And we're live.
We started. Oh, I need to press start recording
Oh, you're recording too? Nice.
as well.
Nice. Alright, this is Blue Divas
Welcome to Blue
episode
Divas
6?
5. I don't even remember what episode we're on. Alright,
It might be 5. It's whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's 5.
That means we're just steamrolling through these things.
There's so many of them. Like we probably should only be doing like once a week, but to start off, we gotta do a lot of them to get.
Yeah, well, screw you in once a week. This is our 1 week anniversary. Yay! Woo! Are you gonna clap?
Congratulations.
You don't even care. Gramps is gonna retire from the podcast.
Clapped.
He's gonna retire.
True. I don't know where you got that from, but like I'm only 23. I don't like.
You're not supposed to tell
have, like,
people
a
your
401k
age, bro.
built up.
401 kinkle.
What? What are
Did you
talking about?
did you say 401 kinkle?
401k, you deaf bastard.
What are cankles? I gotta Google this. What are actually cankles?
Oh my god. Alright, topic of today's podcast is gonna be cankles. We're both gonna Google them.
Oh, see, this is what I thought they were. They're no ankles. Like, it's just fat.
Cankle.
Yep.
An unusually thick or stout ankle. Yep.
Yep. It's like an elephant foot. It's basically an elephant foot. Right? Like, they don't have ankles. Cankle. Curves welcome. Leg with cankle. No curve, just a straight shot. Ankle now becomes calf and ankle. Oh, so it's called a cankle because it's a calf and an ankle. Gotcha. Nice.
It's not, there's no separation, it's just one
Yep.
straight.
Because it's a calf ankle. Which is why it's a cankle. God, I love that.
Love the internet? Yeah.
I do. Alright, well, now we know what cankles are. Alright. Apparently you can treat cankles. Determine the cause. Okay, then.
I think usually the cause of a cankle is like, sometimes it can be obesity, but usually it's like
You do water weight, right?
swollen ankles and stuff. It's really weird.
I mean, if you're not wearing proper shoes, you get swollen ankles, right?
More than just a cosmetic problem, but actually a dangerous situation. Yeah, that.
All right. Well, that's enough of cankles. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god.
I don't want to look at this anymore. It's scary. Oh, I guess I could read this one. 3 reasons women get cankled. Genetic predisposition, aka basically like when people get those lumps of fat in their thighs. Same thing. Fluid retention. Just said that. And pregnancy.
Same thing. It's a fluid buildup usually.
No, it could be actual fat.
Well, okay, I was literally just about to say if it isn't fat, it's a fluid buildup.
That's not true, because like when you're pregnant, well, no, like people, like women when they're pregnant, they might get cankles because they have that excess weight.
Their joints down, their leg joints have to be able to support that extra weight
Due to poor circulation, which is why they have swelling. Nice. All right. We probably shouldn't have started that with cankles, but we did.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was because so what happened was you misheard me. I said I don't even remember what I said now. I don't remember what I said, but then you were like, "Did you just say cankles?" I'm like, "No, I did not say cankles." Then you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna look up cankles now."
I think that I mean, I'm just saying, like, if there's any women out there listening to this, they'll be like, "Why are they talking about cankles? I have cankles."
I'm gonna say that we'll touch this.
Well, I mean, you are. I'm not. Don't put me in the same boat. Huh?
What are you talking about?
You're sexist.
Oh man, if only we could record like all the stuff that has been said in the past few months. Oh.
I just tell you to suck my dick.
You told me to like sleep with you and stop wearing
Wow, you're
single
the one
mat
who's.
on your
Hey,
bed
man,
and
you're the one who's posting shit on Twitter that apparently you live longer and have less stress if you sleep next to people you love, and you love me, so we should sleep together. Just
I know. Okay,
scientifically proven,
story
scientifically proven, proven
story
scientifically.
time.
Nope.
It's story time because it's related to that topic. So there's this one crazy fuckhead who I used to work with at Valley Fair, who I'm friends with on Facebook. He's from Bulgaria. Facebook account is quite
Stop. Is it Andre? Is it Andre?
not Andre.
Okay,
His
go.
name I'm not gonna say his name right here. Friends with him on Facebook, and all he posts on Facebook, much love you to this man. He's a great guy. All he posts on his Facebook are like like those like young couple pictures. You know what I mean? Like like that fucking mushy romantic pictures of like a guy and a girl kissing, or like it's obviously not sex or anything, but like
So, wait,
weird shit. And he always posts that shit. It's weird.
so why did you do it on your Twitter?
I got a tweets like stuff.
But why that? Out of anything you could have tweeted, you tweeted this.
Ah,
Huh?
yeah. What's your problem? You got a problem with that?
Yeah, so why won't you lay with me in bed then?
Because your bed is covered in poop. That's why.
I didn't say my bed, just in bed.
Well, we wouldn't be sleeping in my bed because I don't want to get your poopy ass and rubbing all over my sheet. Man. You know, you don't know how to wipe, so bedroom, you know, smell like myself and not like some other guy who doesn't know how to wipe his butt. I don't know what else you expect.
Oh man. All right, so let's go back to this guy from Bulgaria. Why is he posting all these like is he desperate for a lady friend or what's going on here?
I think so. I think so.
Huh.
And literally, so every day he's probably posting 5 times, and it's like one of those Let me you know what? Let me find one. I'm gonna find one of his posts. Wait, what's his name again? Oh, he's probably just, or, oh wait, I know. And wait, and hey, let me.
Antonio Beretta.
Not that one. All right. Oh, here. No, it's not a good one. Come on, page. Load faster, please. Come on. Let me choose this one. Edge. And that's just one of the many examples.
What?
Usually,
Am I supposed to be looking at something? What? I don't even know what this reads. What does it say? It's in like Russian or something. Well, yeah, but like it's in Russian. There's subtitles. Okay, so what Mr. Graham sent me is it's a nice looking picture. It looks like it's watercolored or something, maybe graphic designed in a computer. But in the background, it kind of looks like I guess the night sky. It's blue, purple, black. There's some green in there. Looks like there might be some stars. You know, that's what it looks like. But
It's literally a painting.
but they're sitting on what looks to be a couch, kind of not a well-defined couch. It's all a little bit blurry. And there's this guy who has this weird haircut, kind of faded to the left or roll over to the left, with black shirt. He has this really big, creepy smile on his face. He looks like he's high. And there's this girl
Yeah,
with
looks like he's high as fuck.
there's this girl,
This guy- oh my god.
right?
I didn't register that at first until I
Right?
saw that. He looks high as fuck, man.
Especially the
He's like,
way
hey,
his
I'm gonna join
his
this.
one his left arm is like stretching way out to the left. It's weird. Like they're it looks like
Alright,
they're watching a movie because they have popcorn in their lap. But anyway, this lady, she's kind of
on
sitting.
the shake.
What? Shake. Where did his other leg go? But yeah, anyway, she's kissing him on the
He
cheek.
has no legs.
Where? No, his left leg is there, but where's his right leg?
Like, that's a good question. It's a painting.
Anyway, I don't know what that says. What does it say? Queen, king. All right, they look like
Well,
douchebags.
here they, yeah, they kind of do. And then I sent you the other two pictures. Those are just some very simple examples.
I mean, this like I don't know half this girl body like this. She has nice legs. That third picture,
I'd like those legs.
huh?
Legs. I found that picture just for you.
Those legs are nice.
Yeah, maybe you should get a girl with similar legs, man.
That's what I'm saying. They have nice legs like that. They usually have nice arms, and then the rest of the body usually comes in line.
Well proportioned bodies, yeah.
I mean, I like them with small heads and big butts. So
That's weird. That's weird. All right, moving on. Swiftly moving on. Wasn't recorded. All right then.
yeah, you're right. Your voice isn't coming through again. All right.
Hey, that's the end of the show because this guy doesn't know how to record.
What are you
Anyways.
talking about? I'm trying to like write this thing, this business plan while you're talking. So start
Oh,
talking.
tell us about this business plan of yours.
I can't because other people from my work might listen to this, and then I don't want them to be like, "Hey, he's leaving for a different job."
You don't have to use names. Just
All right, I'm
just
currently looking for a different job, and part of the job process is to write a business plan, which I'm doing, and I'm supposed to email it to the dude tonight, and then I'm supposed to have another interview, and then if that goes successful, then I have to do some more homework for the job, which is basically like owning your own business type thing. It's financial advising, so you kind of get to own your own business. And then after I do that, then I have another interview, and if that goes well, then I have to get my licenses, which they'll pay for, which usually take a month. And then if that goes well, I'll have a new job slash career in March or April. Yeah.
and
If it,
then
if it all goes well, then I can get a base salary of $36,000, which is pretty nice. It's more than I'm making now, which is pretty bad. And then I get
that's pretty
commission.
bad.
I get commissions on top of that for the first year, so I could be making 60 to 70 easy, up to 100K before business expenses and
Oh, so you can start
taxes.
paying my rent? Sweet, yes.
If you start sucking my dick, let's go. If you lay in bed with me, yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't like.
You don't want to smell like poop. I know. I understand
Yeah,
the feeling.
I don't need to have poop stains in my clothes, man.
I'm almost-
They smell like old man enough, man. I don't need to smell.
I know you do smell like what are they called? Not cotton balls, mothballs.
Great.
It's weird. It's that deodorant that you use, I think.
The deodorant I use is like it's supposed to be lavender,
What's the soap you use?
charcoal.
Are you serious? That's
Well,
probably it.
musty. It's supposed to be musty, I think.
That's disgusting.
Must, man.
What are you
What do you
doing?
like to smell of must? What are you doing?
The smell of must? No one likes the smell of
Okay.
that's mold. That's like smelling like mold. No one likes smelling mold.
That kind of mold, like dust, like a warehouse.
What?
Yep, that's
All
what I
right.
like to smell.
So I've discovered why I don't have a girlfriend because, obviously we've talked about it.
About it numerous times because you're like an asshole
I thought it was because I smell like poop.
and you don't put any effort. Well, that too.
Or
but
not smell like
you don't
poop.
put any effort.
Not smell like poop, but just rubbing that all around on the sheets and
That
everything.
doesn't- Yeah, that doesn't help your case. Like
Just wait. I'm an asshole. Let's discuss this part.
you don't try like you've never gone out to like a bar to pick up a girl.
Why would I go to a bar?
That's like where a lot of single ladies go,
That's because they're
like,
desperate.
with their friends.
Great.
That's how you get, like, that's how you get it, man. You find someone desperate.
What?
Is
Oh my god, that's what I'm trying to get you.
well,
Pretty
good thing I
desperate.
don't ever go out either.
Quit fucking lighting matches, bro. You're gonna kill yourself.
Lighting matches? What are you talking about?
You keep on
Lighting
lighting
matches?
matches. I can hear it.
Talking about? I'm not lighting matches. Okay, I guess this guy thinks that I'm trying. Oh no, that's right. I am lighting matches because I'm trying to burn the house down.
All right, that was
Told you
like
that, like I told you that 2 days ago.
that was the longest intro we've had. Fifth.
Intro. This isn't the intro
I'm
anymore.
pretty sure
We're
that
like
was the
on
intro.
content now.
No, I'm pretty sure that was the intro. Like we didn't start like we haven't talked about anything really. I guess kind of. I'd say that was all the intro. So that means yeah. Yep, okay. Um, what topics do we have for tonight?
Well, given that like I didn't really have much time tonight to actually make a list,
Oh, we can talk. So we did we? Yeah, we talked about the Cavaliers trade already. Um,
that was yesterday.
no, was that yesterday? That was 2 days ago. That was Thursday. It was Thursday.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Mm,
Chris had his fucking jersey retired finally.
who did?
Truth.
Who? You keep on cutting out. Your mic sucks.
Paul,
What?
beautiful. Paul Pierce.
Oh, I didn't know he played this year.
Didn't. He just had his jersey retired
Oh, well, that's not news.
because he retired like 2 years ago. I watched the game. It was pretty embarrassing. They got crushed.
I mean, it was even kill until towards the end.
No,
The
clearly
Olympics. The Olympics. Let's talk about the Olympics. All right. Are you up to date with the Olympics at all? I guess
The only
let's.
Olympics I watched was when we went to B-dubs. That's it. I haven't touched it since.
So I think they started Thursday. It's backwards because like they're 14 hours ahead, so it's like who knows what day it actually started. I think it would actually be Wednesday.
Started the 8th for us, so like it's 7 a.m. No, like on the 8th for us were the opening ceremonies for them, I believe. Or did they have the openings? I don't know if they had the opening ceremonies on the 8th or the 9th. I don't know.
I think it was the 8th or the 7th.
Shibs, or no, the Shib Sibs Steel Bronze for in the figure skating team.
The what?
Oh, that's okay, great. It's just a news update I got on my phone.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Olympics so far, besides the curling when we went to B-dubs. And then there's some on tonight when I was working out some figure skating crap. And I don't think I have any.
Skiing.
I don't have any interest in it really. It's just like you can't.
Country skiing and hockey.
You can't have any interest in it when it's like 12 hours ahead or what. It's like I
So,
don't care.
yeah, because literally all you can just go on ESPN because I think on ESPN you can look up the scores and boom, it's
Like it only makes sense if I have like NBC like as a streaming service to stream the Olympics, and then like I'd be watching it right now because it's on. It's clear. It's like noon over there, right?
no, yeah, it's going like
So,
NBC's not bothering. I think it might be on NBCSN. I don't know.
but no, you can. I had a. I don't. I think it was through Comcast maybe where you can like sign up for like a 30-day free trial for like Comcast and NBC or something, and you can stream the Olympics live for 30 straight days. But it's like I don't care enough. I don't have enough time to do it anyway. Ooh.
Okay, 8 p.m. Yeah, like right now. NBCSN plays it all night.
Yeah, they're showing reruns.
No, it's live.
Oh,
NBCSN shows it live.
I don't
So like
have
right
it.
now, or no, at 11:30, I know. At 11:30 they're gonna do curling and speed skating. 2:40 a.m. they're gonna do women's hockey, then women's luge, and then freestyle skiing. That's fuck that shit. Hockey, snowboarding, curling, more women's hockey. Where's like
Hmm.
hockey? Like NBCSN literally does it from 2 in the morning until 10 p.m. with occasional breaks for like a hockey game or something. Wednesday they start at 12:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m., 9:30 a.m., 11:30, 1:15, 5, 7, 10. Almost nonstop, and it's all live as well. It says live for some of them, and then new for whatever new is supposed to mean. I don't know what new is supposed to mean.
It's probably recorded.
I have stuff at like 2 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 9 in the morning, and then at like 1 p.m., 5 p.m. it says new, so that has to be just like already happened. That's stupid. But like when the World Cup and the Olympics are like they're not in our time zone, like in our general time zones, like not you know like in South America or something.
Like,
You know,
2020,
recorded.
2020, it's, where is it at? Japan, I think?
Tokyo and then China. Like the next, so this Olympics and then the next two are all in Asia.
Yeah, like, what kind of bullshit's that? Like, I don't care that they're in Asia, but, like, 3 straight times. And then, 2024 is in
The next
LA.
Winter,
Yeah.
yeah, but the next Winter Olympics are in Tokyo.
No,
Wait,
it's like in Shanghai, or it's not in Shanghai.
22
It's in
Olympics.
China. It's in China.
Olympics are
It's in China.
Beijing.
Yeah.
Like that. So like they're not. They don't even have winter there. How are they gonna
Yeah,
do
they
that?
do. Yeah, they do. They got mountains.
They got mountains, but they don't really have quote unquote winter.
Yeah, they do.
Let me look this up. Do some research here. Get myself informed. Temperature chart. Temperature chart. China yearly temperature.
Well, don't do that. Do Beijing temperature chart.
Beijing. Whoops, that's how you spell Beijing. Temperature chart. So, yeah, okay, they do it. Well,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, no, they do
they're
it.
not. We're not like Russia over here. We're gonna pay them off to have it next to a fucking Black Sea or whatever the hell it was when it's like 50 degrees constantly in the winter. Stupid.
The last, oh yeah, one of the last Winter Olympics were
Yeah, fucking useless.
like 50 and 60. Like the snow was constantly melting.
It's literally probably because Russia paid them fucking off.
The Qatar Olympics, or not the Qatar Olympics, the Qatar World Cup.
No one cares about fucking soccer.
Yeah, the World Cup is entertaining. It's the only soccer I watch.
Oh no, the Euro one is so much better.
That's because there's more competition.
The
Anybody can win
it's like the Euro
Euro.
Cup or whatever it is. I think it's every 4 years, right?
I think it's happening this. It's either this year or
No, I think it's next year. Because this year's the World Cup.
even year. It's an even year. It's not odd year.
What? Mm-mm.
Yeah, 20 Euro Cup. Yeah, 2020 Euro Cup.
Really?
It's even year every 4 years.
So it's the same year as the Olympics? That can't happen. That's weird.
And then it's the same year as the Summer Olympics. It happens every time that way.
Dude, I love the Euro Cup. It's so entertaining.
Actually, competitive. Anybody can win it. Like
And
Greece fucking won it in 2002. I mean,
it's not even
anybody can win.
it's not even that. It's like just because it's in Europe, everyone from like Europe can travel there and watch it. So then you have all these fans that go and they're just like all hostile and all like happy and entertaining. It's so great. I love Europe.
It's a huge event. It's like it's so competitive. Like
I love
the
it.
teams get into it. there's really I don't know why the U.S. doesn't have some sort of like event like that. We're a small fucking country because we're one country. Invest in real like crazy sports like that.
What? No, what do you mean? We have like the NFL and the Super Bowl
Yeah, but like
and
we don't
March
have like
Madness.
one country. We can't like have countries going against countries like Europe can.
Yeah, but ours are like states
Against.
for states or cities for cities,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which is why like the Super Bowl is the most watched spectacle or one of the most well, it's the most watched spectacle in the United States because that's what everyone flocks to.
Right, and then isn't March Madness second?
I have no clue. I'd assume so.
Probably.
Either that or the Daytona 500.
So it's surprisingly big. To be completely honest with you, I don't know why people watch racing.
Dude, the crashes are very entertaining. It's
Well, but like
I like
it doesn't. You have to watch like 3 hours until a crash happens. I was just driving for that.
I like watching racing if you don't want to actively watch something. If you just want something on your screen, that's
Baseball.
very calming. Yeah, it's like baseball. Like you don't actively have to watch baseball to actually understand
Like
what's going on because it's not
yeah,
fast
like
paced. It's very passive.
turn on a baseball game and have it like a low volume and just like it's peaceful. It's like it's cool. It's nice to just have it on.
It's basically the same concept of like having a radio on while you're working like on your car in the garage.
Yeah, it's not like having music on like at a semi low volume. It's just background noise.
Yep.
It's calming. Just hope that sports don't die out over the next.
They might. I was thinking about this. So I was thinking about like how we've just evolved over the last like 300 years, and like compared to other actual societies. And I know we talked
Uh,
about this before.
on like an exponential rate too. Like okay,
Yeah.
think about the last 100 years period. Ago,
Oh my
it
god.
was World War One. There was no computers. Cars had literally just been invented. 100 years, just 100 years later, computers, smartphones, internet, just all this stuff that just exploded in a 40-year time span. It's insane.
Well, that's just it. Like, what's gonna happen in the next 20 years? First,
It's a
think
good
about.
question.
I have this great idea in the shower. Okay, I don't know when it was, but
Oh,
I have.
great shower thoughts.
I
Here we go.
always have great. Oh my god, we're clipping this shit. Okay, we're clipping this clip. What's the time frame? 20, about 28 minutes into the recording. Okay. Okay, so we all know virtual reality is going to be a huge thing. Eventually. Hopefully. Like, that's the hope here. But the
Yeah.
question is, how are they actually going to use it? Obviously, they're using it in video games, but they're going to use it in real life eventually, right?
They're
Now,
going to
think
use
about
it
this.
for people who have disabilities. Of that.
I mean, yeah, I guess like riding a roller coaster or whatever. Well, that's a thing. But think about this. The NFL makes it like you're on the sideline watching the football game. What? Think about this. Or you're on a basketball game, you're on courtside, but in reality, you're just sitting in your bedroom. And they pay you pay like $10 to have that experience or $5 to have that experience. How many people do you think would do that?
Everyone.
Yeah, and how much do you think that would cost them? Not a
Cross,
lot.
no, yeah.
It would just cost them the camera and the technology. That's how they're going to increase revenues.
Here's another idea that I actually had. So, take VR, like PUBG, like PUBG VR.
That's already happening.
Not just where it's just not like the current thing, but where it's like you feel like you're say it's like a
That's
mountain
that's
like
too
that.
so
You like feel the cold. You feel
that's
like
okay,
you're completely there.
that's two different things.
But
So
that's true VR. That's
no,
like where it makes it real.
that's AR. That's augmented reality.
Be the next thing.
Yeah. First, they have to get VR, but VR is going to go into augmented reality, which is if you have I don't know if you've watched this movie trailer yet, but Ready Player One
Yep.
is augmented reality. That's augmented reality. So you put your head, you
That's
put
the
your
future.
yeah, or Wally, I think is the same thing. Like those people put their headsets on and do stuff. I don't know.
Well, yeah, kind of, not really.
I didn't really. I didn't watch Wally, but yeah. So like
But no.
VR is like you're like you're there, but you're not there, and you can't really do anything about it. Augmented
Dream
reality
almost. Or
is
no,
like
augmented like a dream.
yeah,
And then it's not, but it's not real. So like you can like say you're playing PUBG on AR,
I think that's what it is. I should probably
and
double
then you
check.
like you might feel like, oh shit, that hurt, and then you're back in reality, like holy shit, that felt real. Like that's the future of video games. Are want it to be as real as possible, and they're gonna invest heavily in that. Like, all the things that are gonna happen in the next like 30, 40 years with AR and VR. Scary to think about.
Okay, I'm wrong. I am wrong. Okay. I will I'll send this to you. Where'd it go? Here you go. So augmented reality is a mix of the real world and the virtual world. Lets people interact with both the worlds and distinguish clearly between both. So this is generally achieved by holding a smartphone in front of you. So this is like saying this is like the internet is apparently augmented reality because we created something that like doesn't exist. Like the internet's not really a thing, right?
Virtual. It's just a computer
Or like
interface.
texting someone back and forth. Like there's a system in place between you guys that makes you together without actually being together, right? Um, Virtual reality is creates an entire virtual world. In this case, it is hard to differentiate between what is real and not real. This is generally achieved by wearing a helmet or goggles. So yes, you're right. Virtual reality. That's gonna be the thing. It's gonna take a while to perfect, but once it is perfected, oh my
People,
god,
once it's perfected, people are gonna flock to it because it's gonna feel like completely real. You'll literally be able to play a video game,
you'll be able to
first person video game,
you'll be able to
and you're in the game.
you'll be able to create a world.
Yeah.
By just creating a world.
On goggles and just literally just moving it with your hands.
Thing is, like, are we in a virtual reality right now? Da-da-dum.
Now we're gonna start talking about the Matrix here. All right.
I've never surprisingly seen that movie yet.
God, I forgot. That's right. You never saw the Matrix.
I've seen parts of it, but it's like I've never.
Oh,
I was like 10 and I didn't want to go through 4 hours times 3.
How do you feel when I say I haven't seen Private Ryan? All right.
But then there's that other show you didn't see either.
What do you mean?
There's another movie or show that you didn't see that you probably should have.
My movie like knowledge is not.
Okay, Zach. Gramps. It takes.
Well, you need to find Saving Private Ryan. This is the disc.
It takes. You
I'm
can
not
go.
finding it.
Fucking piracy it or something. Just Google shaving Ryan's privates free. The fuck is your problem?
God. Saving your privates, okay? Fucking privates, man. Anyways, what were you saying before we started talking about shaving your pubic hair?
My name's not Ryan, but I was saying VR is the next huge thing in this world. Obviously,
yeah,
I mean, obviously, it's just like the question is, how shitty is it gonna be, and how long is it gonna take for it to actually be like super realistic?
It'll obviously take a few years. They're not just gonna be able to perfect it instantly. So we were talking. All right. So we were talking about the Matrix. All right. So let's continue on that.
I don't know anything about it, so you'll have to lead the
Movie,
conversation.
not the movie, not the movie, not the movie. But you know the general gist of it. So
I'm not really, honestly.
all
All
right,
I know
shut
is
up.
like the one dude wears a black coat.
All right. Let me explain it to you. So character guy, he's just living his life as like a computer programmer hacker. Living his life, he's going about his business, and then one day these guys in black suits show up. You know the agents or whatever, the big bad guys. They show up. They try and kill finding this terrorist guy. The terrorist guy finds him first. Terrorist guy is the Lawrence Fishburne guy. He's like red pill.
What the hell are you doing over there?
Or I started stuttering.
No, you didn't. You're just talking really fast for no reason.
Yep.
Slow down, bro.
Shut up.
Don't tell
So
me. Stop it.
Play the Matrix to
You're
you.
the one who's going. Is this?
Right, so,
are you in PUBG VR right now?
I'm trying to explain the Matrix to you, okay?
I'm trying to calm you down.
Shut up for give me one fucking minute. All right.
Clip it.
Pill. Oh my god. You got a red pill and a blue pill.
No way.
Blue pill or whatever. And he wakes up in this alternate. He wakes up in reality, the actual reality, which is a post-apocalyptic world that's ruled by machines. Humans live underground. They've been in a war for centuries. Nobody knows when it started, how it started, whatever. So the Matrix is literally a computer program you're kept in, and it's a whole virtual actual world. And all the normal citizens of the world are inside the Matrix, that it's fake. So all these questions about how do we know if we're not in the Matrix? How do we know if like our world is real? How do you know if it's maybe a computer simulation? And it's just like it hurts your head. For us to actually know if we're in a computer simulation or not, because like how you can't prove it in any way, shape, or form. We could be, we might not be.
All right.
We could also be in a dream. It's like
you should go die and then tell me if you died or not.
That's not really how it works, unless of course we're in the Matrix and I come back and punch you in the face or something. So I hate to come alive. So
what if we create robots? These robots create the Matrix. They use VR, and then we're putting into a different world that we own and operate, but the robots actually own us. Think about that.
Well, here's the thing: the laws of robotics, which are programmed into every robot,
What?
and own us. You don't know what the laws of robotics are?
Oh my God. Is this the 3 rules where it's like you can't harm each other, can't harm humans? Is it the one in iRobot?
Yep.
No one gives a shit. They don't even have robots that intelligent.
Not yet. We're going to. I bet you in 20 years from now, we are going to have robots that
Like-
look and act exactly like humans.
Apparently, like there was like in some California university, because they're smart, they created robots, and there's like one robot who like interacted under one code, and then there's another robot that interacted under a different code. Like that's how they spoke, and they put them together to see if they could speak to each other, and they somehow manipulated like how they spoke to be able to and then they somehow created a new language to speak to each other. So then they shut themselves down and like destroyed the robots. That's scary.
Like you can program robots to do something, but if you program them to have their own mindset, their own way, their own independent like computer system, they can do whatever they want. You can't. You can only tell a person to do something so many times. They can do whatever they want. Program them to follow rules, but if you program them with an actual intelligent computer system itself, and it will do whatever the hell it wants. It'll be the end of us.
No one cares. It's gonna be like 200 years from now. If they'll happen, they'll happen.
Yeah, probably.
Don't give a
Hopefully.
shit. I won't be here. We
Like,
have
hopefully.
we have to live under the mindset like every other baby boomer. If I'm not gonna be here, why should I deal with the consequences today?
Fuck, we're not baby. We're millennials, man.
That's why I have to be under their mindset because in order to be successful, I air quoted there. If you guys didn't see that, I air quoted. Uh, Apparently, you just have to push the problems onto the next generation and then blame them. Kind of like Republicans and actually all politicians do.
Don't talk shit about one politic group.
That's why I said all. That's
We're
why I
not
said
going to be
all.
biased
I
here.
said all.
Good. I'm glad you corrected yourself.
Why are you saying I didn't correct myself, bitch?
I said you did correct
Are you
yourself.
a Republican?
God.
Huh? I'm a communist. Get on my level. Let's
I'm a
go.
socialist.
Communists are better than socialists.
Really? How so?
Because we actually rule nations. You guys don't.
That's because we're more supportive of the little guy.
We have red curtains.
We have like scientific advancement and like.
You also have no military. Get ran over,
Just
bitch.
because we don't want to.
Get ran over.
Okay, if the entire world didn't have a military, guess what? There'd be no war. Boom.
If the entire world didn't have human, there'd be no war. Boom. Like, come on. Get on my level.
Well, but there are humans, so like you have to deal with the fact that there are humans.
Yeah, thus there's humans means there would be war. Like, you just contradicted your own argument. Boom.
Like, there are ways. Like, if you.
Right?
All right, you win.
Because it's just naturally, that's just the natural instincts of the human being is to be competitive.
To survive.
And
to survive.
yeah, which
Get the best for himself.
and because it's like not all humans are the same, some might be more corrupt than others or more like far-sighted, which means they're going to be okay with killing others or having others kill others, which means there's always going to be wars or violence, not even war, just violence. Or some
I read a book.
Oh,
many
really?
years ago.
I know how to read too. Nice.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I read it way back in like middle school. It was like it was a book about sameness. Like they created this society where everybody dressed the same job, they all made the same money, they all ate the same food, they all like did everything the same.
Doesn't work.
Like no, it doesn't.
I can
They're
tell you
not
that
built to be the same.
I can tell you that right now because that's how my job, my workplace works, operates. They basically hire all the people, same basically like within the one or two, I think it's like $1 of each other range. And that doesn't make sense because A, not everyone's job is the same to be compensated within the same range, and B, some people actually work harder than others, so they shouldn't be compensated within like a $2,000 range of each other.
Every human on this entire fucking planet are different.
Which is, but no, like some people think having the same wage is socialism, or like they miscue socialism, because like the way I think about it, socialism is to create an economy or to create an environment where you have enough to survive and to advance. It's actually more of a democratic or capitalist socialist thing.
That's capitalist. I think here. Let me look at that.
No, it's not, because
It's
like
debate.
capitalist is okay with people actually like dying out because they have no money.
This is a pure definition of socialism.
Anyway, the way I think about it while you're looking at that is every person should have a foundation in place to make them succeed and to like not have them in a failure state, which a lot of people don't agree with because they think they should work their way up or whatever that means. But like if you're born
they use
but like if you're born into poverty, then your chances of staying in poverty are great. Like if you're born into riches, your chances of staying into riches are great. Like that's just how it works. Like if you're on
plus people use Darwinism. They would like survival of the fittest. It's like if you're not fit to survive, why should we help those?
But
are so poor, so well off, or
But
so not
but
well off.
then think about it on that's thinking about it in a micro or macro perspective. On a micro perspective, if I work for a company and I'm like the best worker there, but say the boss ahead of me knows that I'm better than him, he might squash what I'm doing or make me look like a worse person because he doesn't want me to be better than him and get a promotion faster than him or rise to like the spot above him so then he doesn't achieve what he wants to achieve, right? Like that's not it's I mean, I guess it's survival of the fittest, but that's not like the fittest person isn't actually getting to the greatest of the good. It's kind of messed
Well,
up.
yeah. So all right, so the definition of socialism, it's a range of economic and social systems characterized by social ownership and democratic control of the means of production. So basically, it's like everybody has a say. There's not like one
That's not true.
person dictating everything. Well, yeah, social ownership and democratic control. Every instead of having like one king, you have
No,
a
because that's what
council of like
democracy. That's what democracy is.
when you vote in people. It's
That's everyone has a say. You literally got to get a new definition. Oh my god. Oh, fucking Christ.
um
Oh my god.
fundamental objective of socialism is to attain an advanced level of material production and therefore greater productivity, efficiency, and rationality as compared to capitalism and all previous systems, under the view that an expansion of human productive capability is the basis for the extension of freedom and equality in society. Socialist theory hold that human behavior is largely shaped by the social environment. In particular, socialism holds social mores, values, cultural traits, economic practices, and not the result of natural law.
That's true though, right? If I understood that
We
correctly,
create our own. We create everything. It's like
but no, if I understand that correctly, in order to be the most productive, you must like what you're doing and be happy with what you're doing because you have to be in a social environment, especially nowadays, to do so. So if you're in an environment where you hate life and depressed about it, you're not going to be the most productive, right? So
so social.
in an economic sense, if you're happy, you're going to be more productive. Where capitalism is like if you make more money, you're going to be more productive,
Yeah.
right?
It's also socialists view creativity as an essential aspect of human nature and define freedom as a state of being where individuals are able to express their creativity unhindered by constraints of both material scarcity and coercive social institutions.
Isn't that great how most people don't understand socialism?
So the majority of people think that socialism is pure like sameness, like everyone just has equal like pay and equal stuff.
But
They
it's
think socialism
not.
they think socialism is taking from the rich and giving to the poor, kind of thing. They think it's giving wealth to people who haven't earned it or haven't worked for it. People are like, oh my god, why should like get higher wages? It's like in 16 hours a day to make seven, eight, $9 an hour. Man, the minimum wage right now is supposed to be like $20 an hour. So it's what 10?
Well, yeah, but on the flip side, if you think about it, if there's someone willing to do that without actually trying to further themselves in life, that's their fault, right? Like I don't want to be
Yeah,
like
because
I don't want to be that guy that says like, "Hey, you're a piece of shit because you're a piece of shit." But like if you're willing to work at McDonald's minimum wage, and if you're not willing to push yourself to something greater, that's your fault.
well, because then the problem that like so again, you working off the McDonald's thing, or working that type of a job are going to say, "What else am I supposed to do? I can't find any other work anywhere. Like it's close to home. It's like I know people there, so it's like they kind of just are like I
But then they're
train themselves."
they're letting excuses. I'm using
Yeah,
that for.
excuses.
I'm using that as a
They're
lack
making
of better lack of better words.
like a better term. Like a better
Yeah,
term.
yeah, yeah. I'm using the word excuse. So they're using excuses to hinder their either true potential or their true want or need. I guess need would either or depending on situation.
Right.
Could you stop fucking lighting shit up over there?
I
Oh my
said I'm
god.
trying to burn this house down, man. I'm sorry.
Well, you
Let me
suck
go.
at it, so stop. Fucking Christ.
Let me see. What others? So criticism of capitalism.
Criticism capitalism.
Um, so socialists argue that capitalism consists of irrational activity, commodities only to sell at a later time when their price appreciates, rather than for consumption, even if the commodity cannot be sold at a profit to individuals in need, and therefore a crucial criticism often made by socialists that making money or accumulation of capital does not correspond to the satisfaction of demand.
It's
They
true.
kind of view they kind of view capitalism as because like okay, take the stock market for example. You buy a stock low and then you sell it high. You're not buying it to eat it. You're not buying it to drink it. You're not buying it to
No,
buy a car with.
no, no,
You're
no,
literally just
no,
buying it to make money off of it.
no. It's like, um, do you know Dairy Queen? This is a really good example. Dairy Queen. Yeah,
Dairy Queen.
you do. Okay, I'm assuming you know Dairy Queen because I can't hear you. So they have. Could you stop doing the match thing? It's really annoying in the background. I
I
can
was
hear it.
literally saying yes, I know Dairy Queen. Like I said that like 5 times,
Oh
and you
well, I
kept saying
can't hear
no.
you in the mic. Should probably fix that, but I can hear.
I'll bring my mic a little bit closer
So
to
then I
you.
can hear the. All right,
Trying to burn this house down, man. I don't know what else I'm supposed to
I'm
do,
gonna
man.
punch you in your face. I don't have patience for your dumb bitches.
All right, talk
All
about
right.
Dairy Queen.
So you know they have hot dogs, right? And those hot dogs they have hot dog containers where it's literally like a container made specifically to hold a hot dog, right? And on
Yeah.
that box it states when it'll say a copyright date, so it'll say like Dairy Queen copyright say 2013. What that means is they made that container for that hot dog back in 2013. Do you know why they made it back in 2013? Because that I guess I don't know what it is, cardboard or paper. They were able to buy those goods for cheaper for they say if they only needed say if they had a budget of $100 million to buy those goods in 2013, and for some reason they could buy 10 times more than they could have in several different years because the price of paper was cheap. They bought that. They made all those containers. They stored them somewhere, and now they're using them. Of course, they're not selling it, but that's the same basic concept of
Yeah,
they're
they made
not
it for a later
benefiting.
date, so nobody's using it.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're just not benefiting from it.
I mean they are because it's cheaper,
Well, yeah, okay, they are in a way, yeah.
but no one else is benefiting. Like the consumers aren't, because at the end of the day, they're not going to reduce their prices because they reduce costs, right? Like what? It's so funny because I do agree with some capitalistic ideals, but the main one that people spew around is hey, if I can reduce my cost, I'm going to reduce prices. But in reality, when does that actually happen unless a competitor is coming in the market and undercutting you? Never, right? Like, unless Amazon comes in and starts shipping boxes, UPS or FedEx probably isn't going to reduce their uh, their costs to actually ship the boxes.
Here, let me. So here's another thing. So this is about economics. So socialistic economics starts from the premise that individuals do not live or work in isolation, but rather in cooperation with one another. Furthermore, everything that people produce, social product, and everyone who contributes to the production of a good is entitled to a share of it. Society as a whole, therefore, should own or at least control property for the benefit of its members. Oh, the myths that can be busted about socialism by just opening up a Wikipedia page.
What? Well, Wikipedia is not really the best source, but
Oh, but like it's
the thing is, like, okay, most economic systems work as long as most individuals in the system believe in it and make it work.
all about the
It's
individual.
it's
Like you
literally
have to
it's
work at.
literally about it's same thing as like um you could do the NFL, NBA, baseball. Like most you clearly have dozens of strategies to like play call or how your scheme should work. Most of them work as long as your people know how to make it work.
As long as they execute, yeah.
Yeah, it's that's why I hate when people are like, "Oh, it has to be this way." It's like, no, like again, we had this
The way we're doing
conversation.
it.
You should be able to be flexible about how to go about the situation as long as it's best for the like the best result at the end of the day happens.
Well, yeah. So okay, so take basketball for example. So in basketball, you talk a lot about about percentages. Basketball, you have hundreds of play types that you can run. Hundreds of this guy goes this way, this guy goes this way. But then you take literally, you're like, okay, how can we get the highest percentage shot? Usually, the closer to the basket, obviously, the higher the percentage is going to be. But like because you have so many different types of plays you can run, that's the whole thing. You have so many different types of plays you can run. You don't just run one play and then be like, all right, that's the only play we're ever going to use. Like that's not how any of it works. Same thing with football. Same thing with
Yeah, I mean
like if you get
that's more of a micro looking at it. Like
that's
um,
specific.
on the
Very
macro,
specific.
you'd be like basketball. You'd be running like 1-3-1s or 3-2s or 2-3s, or you'd run 4-1,
Or triangle
or you'd do
offense or
triangle.
triple
Yeah,
dribble
yeah,
offense.
exactly. And then like in that you'd run all those schemes, right?
Bro, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But like
Basic
obviously,
roll,
as long as
whatever.
you have the tools, knowledge, ability to do it, like it's gonna work. It's the same thing with an economic system, except for obviously it's a little bit more complicated than like
With an economic
basketball.
system.
But
Yeah, but it's like basketball is quite literally. It's not quite literally the an economy in a nutshell, but like you can apply the same, you can apply similar uh, ideas from basketball to the economy. It's just like there's so many ways you can do it. It's not one type of offense or defense that's always going to work. You have to use. There's so many different strategies and so many different ways you can go about it. It's just if the people execute, it's probably going to work. If they don't execute, it's probably not going to work. It's like it doesn't get any simpler than that.
yep, that's why I'm gonna move to Canada. Let go.
Canada.
Huh? Did you say fuck Canada?
No, I said why Canada.
Because they got a red flag. My favorite color is
Our,
red.
our U.S. flag has red in it.
Too many other colors in the flag
It's
though.
literally red, white, blue.
Too many colors. So I only need two.
God, it's got three colors, literally three colors. My God, ooh, utopian socialism.
That's more like
It's
communism, I believe.
the presentation of visions and outlines for imaginary futures. Utopian socialists generally do not believe any form of class struggle or political revolution is necessary for socialism to emerge. People of all classes can voluntarily adopt their plan is presented convincingly. They feel the form of cooperative socialism can be established among like minded people within the existing society, and that can demonstrate the feasibility of their plan for society. For one, a utopia is literally impossible to achieve in any way, shape, or form. So it doesn't even you can't even talk about any type of utopian like capitalism or utopian like socialism. It can't happen. It's
That's
literally
not true.
impossible.
Again, it's possible if everyone believes in it.
The problem is you can't convince unless you only have like 10 people in the world.
That's why you slaughter them if they don't believe in it.
So this guy, our good friend here, Mr. J here, wants to kill everybody. All right.
No, just maybe
All
like
right. He wants to go on like a murderous rampage, guys.
maybe we colonize the moon and then it's a utopia because I'm the only one there.
Good luck with that, man.
You just did it again. You just did it again. You need help. You're so stupid.
I like light, man.
All right, so put that match up to your beard and see what happens.
I'm just fascinated by fire, man.
You're gonna get skin grafts probably if you do that. So I recommend not doing that. But if you do it, it might be cool. I might want to be there when you do that. I don't want to be there because you'll be screaming.
What are you talking about?
Lighting your beard on fire.
All right. So I'm never lighting my beard on fire.
Yeah, but it's gonna happen if you keep on fucking lighting matches.
Scream if like I was getting a skin graft. Like I would just fucking shut my mouth and like bite a.
What?
Like, bite
What are you talking about? Like, no, you'd scream because like when your beard catches on fire, your whole face is gonna start burning, and you'll be like, ah! And I'll be like, oh my god.
No, I'll just like.
No, that's literally what would happen.
Water and just.
Okay, A, you don't have a bucket of water ready to pour on your face. You're not gonna just sit there and be like, oh, I'm just
gonna... The fire isn't gonna spread that fast.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
Have you ever heard of the stop, drop, and roll technique? Yeah.
On your beard? So you're gonna drop on the carpet and create you're gonna create a house fire.
Yeah.
What?
So I told you. I'm trying
so
to burn
stupid.
This house down.
You're so.
I'm trying to burn this house down. It's my whole plan. I'm gonna light my face on fire. I'm gonna turn into that one like evil superhero dude from Hell, the Hell Rider or whatever. I'm gonna burn this place down, and you're gonna pay for it all because I'm gonna be dead.
I don't have to pay for anything. I have rental insurance. I'll be like, hey, I had a $10,000 ring in here.
No, you had like a couple $100 worth of computer equipment.
No, I did.
Like, I'll come back from the dead and be like, yeah, he's bullshitting.
They can't prove what I have or don't have.
Best Buy probably can.
No, they can't.
Records.
They don't know. I didn't buy anything from Best Buy. So why can't you can't like be like, hey, Walmart says you didn't buy anything, so I'm not gonna give you money. Like, what's this? Like, I didn't even buy anything from Walmart. That makes no sense. And they can't look at my credit card records because it's private. Unless I'm in bankruptcy, which I'm not. I win. It's not my fault their system's all fucked up.
Like, then you're gonna have to get a new place to live.
But how's that a problem? Huh?
Alright, I will burn this place down. Sweet.
Dude, you need to get laid or something. Hey, how do you manscape?
Pretty sure. That's a good question. I don't know how you manscape.
Oh, okay. Thanks for helping.
Maybe you should Google it. Google it. Come on, Google it. I actually don't know. I don't even know what it is. Like, I just hear it all the time as a stereotype. And...
That's so disgusting.
What's up?
What?
And...
Oh, question. Great question right here. All right. Would you date a woman? Would you date a woman that...
Oh, what's that?
What?
Hell is this shit?
All right.
What the fuck? All right, I'm not looking at that anymore. What were you saying?
Would you date a woman that doesn't shave her armpits or her legs? Or her arms if she has hair on her arms that she shaves?
Well, it depends. Does this woman have hair to be shaved? Because what if she just doesn't grow hair in those areas? To shave them.
No, I literally asked the question where she's not shaving the hair.
Just be a girl that doesn't grow hair in those areas, so she wouldn't need to shave.
No. My question was, hey, this girl has hair there that she doesn't shave. Would
Oh,
you
okay.
date her? Literally, listen to the goddamn fucking
What
question.
are you
I
gonna do?
literally
All right,
said,
you were
hey,
cutting out. All right, you
so
were
are
cutting out.
you, man. Fix your shit.
Look, here's my mic. I'm the one who's actually using a real microphone, man. You should get on my level.
Are you gonna answer the question or stop complaining?
Can you repeat the
God.
question, please? I forgot it already. Remember it. The answer is probably not.
Why not?
Depends. It
Why
depends.
not? Okay,
It depends.
assuming this is your type of girl that you love and like blah blah blah, and then she lifts her armpit and there's this whole bunch of hair there, would you be like, damn girl, I ain't dating that shit? Or would you be like, I want all that in me?
I have no idea because like it's never happened, and like
What
I
do you
can't put
mean?
myself in that situation.
Oh my god.
Situation. It's never happened before. I have no experience in that area.
Your mind is weak, bro.
Sorry. I
Your
have no
mind
imagination.
your mind is weak.
I can't put myself in those shoes because like how I don't know. I don't know.
You've never imagined being like Michael Jordan just dunking on people all day?
Um
Or Barry Bonds and just like smashing homers over the fence?
I have imagined that, but like I don't usually imagine myself as one of them. I just imagine me doing it.
I know, but
Just
like,
myself.
okay, now put yourself in this. Like, how do you? I don't understand why you have to put yourself in a situation to even understand like armpit hair. I don't get it.
Well, it's pretty gross, but like I've never I haven't even
Uh,
man, I haven't even kissed a girl on the lips yet, man. Come on.
what does that have to do with armpit hair?
I've never like I no.
Okay,
There's your answer.
have you ever thought about banging a girl?
Question? Well, of course I've thought about it.
Like, no, I mean like visually, like you're banging a girl. What? No?
Hard to imagine, but like
That's a no.
I guess I can kind of put myself in that situation.
Okay,
Like,
do you ever watch porn and you're like, hey, I'm this guy in this
I've
situation?
never ever seen. No, I can't do that.
Oh my god.
And I just watch the porn, and it's just.
What kind of porn do you watch?
I watch. Let's see. What gender or midget porn?
That's so racist and sexist.
That's pretty bad. Oh, how was that racist and sexist?
You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. You cut out the first few words. I just heard you say midget. I'm like, I'm done. I'm not gonna ask what you actually said.
That's cool. You don't want to know. It started with a T. That's all I'll tell you.
Transgender. Mm-hmm.
Hey man, gotta get off somehow. I know that you like that. Let's see what you watched though. What kind?
Two girls, one cup, baby. You should watch it.
Poop porn.
You should watch it.
I definitely don't want to watch two people eating poop out of a cup. It's really disgusting, man.
They're not. They just like they pretend it's mouthwash and they just swish it in between their teeth.
That's really disgusting. Really, really disgusting, man. That's so. The fact that you have like that you know what they're doing is really, really. I'm getting just goosebumps, man. That's so bad. God. Please do not tell me you're doing this right now.
It's so
No. Oh. That was about the 105 mark. All right, we gotta put that.
She eats it. Oh my god. god!
Dude, I don't want information. I don't.
I haven't watched it in so long. Oh my god. Oh. I can't. I can't. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. I can't right now. Oh, I was gonna throw up if I kept watching that. Oh shit. Oh. Are you still there? Whew.
Trying my hardest not to picture this.
Oh my god. I'm gonna show you this.
Oh, don't you show me, man. Do not show me. I will stop recording. Don't fucking show me.
It's so disgusting.
Fucking do it, man. Do it. Don't do it, man.
It's so disgusting.
Keep that shit on your computer. You keep that shit on your own
Oh my
computer.
god, man.
I do not want that shit on mine, man. My computer, man. You are not gonna fucking do that to me.
Oh shit. Oh. Alright, I think I'm good now. That was disgusting. I literally watched. I skipped ahead about 10 seconds, and that was really bad. And then I skipped ahead about 20 seconds, and that was just when she started swallowing it, and it was just.
And you need to like have an exorcism up in that room now, man. You need like a full-on cleanse, man. You need to go to like a temple and just like have your entire soul cleansed and shit, man.
So disgusting.
Why are you watching it then?
It's.
If it's so disgusting, why do you keep looking at it? Why are you looking like that intently at her teeth? Like, oh, she swishes it around her mouth. It's like, oh.
Oh, they throw up in the cup too.
No.
Oh, what is this?
Oh my god.
What is this? Oh my god.
Come on, man. Oh my! I was gonna go like heat up some pizza. Oh my god. God.
I'm gonna make you watch this video somehow.
No,
Yes,
no,
I am.
No.
Yes, I am.
No. 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 You are not.
Oh. My god. Oh, that made me so tired, all that laughing.
The fact that you keep going back to this type of porn and watching it. Like me lighting matches is kind of weird, but you watching fecal matter porn is far worse, man.
Hey, man.
I hope that you don't get off on that, man.
Don't knock it until you try it.
God, I'm never looking at that shit. I will fucking throw
Oh shit, I'm gonna die. That hurts so bad. My head hurts now.
Two graphics over here now. Holy shit.
Shit. Shit.
Okay, so from about the 105 to 114 mark. All right, that's gonna be.
Are you watching the video? I posted it.
Oh my god! No, I'm seeing the time of the stream. That's gonna be the clip.
Oh man. I think personally we shouldn't say that out loud. We should just put in the Discord and just say like clip this amount or something on like episode 3 or something or on this date. So then, like
yeah, in the future we're not gonna say that we're clipping it. We're just gonna.
I know, but we should just say like
still do that. It sounded like you fucking threw up over there.
I was almost gagging there. I was
God.
almost gonna
Why
gag.
do you keep
What?
looking at it? I'm not opening this.
What? What? I didn't do any. That's been in there. That's been in there for 10 minutes. What's your problem?
I just got it. Man.
Huh? What?
I am not clicking on that. That's so disturbing, man. You need help.
Dude, we should do a reaction video to it.
No.
Yes. 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 We should. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes. I can't. I just muted my mic. Oh shit. We're doing a reaction video to it. Oh my god.
My head hurts.
So does mine. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a.
Don't picture it. Do not picture it. Stop!
No.
Stop!
No, click this one. Click this one.
No.
Yes, yes, yes. It's so funny.
What the fuck? You watch it. I watch it.
I'm dying over here. I'm dying. Oh my god.
What the?
Do it with the volume off. Do it with the volume off.
Watch that.
The grandma one. Oh, just look at her face. Look at her face reactions.
No.
Oh, shit.
No. I'm not clicking on those links, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, this guy's throwing up. This is, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is great.
I can't.
We have to do this. We have to watch this and do a reaction video. We're doing it.
Any of your poop porn,
Yes, we
man.
are. Yes, we are.
I'm not gonna do it. No.
Yep.
No. No. My eyes will be scarred for so long if I do that.
We're watching it. We're watching it.
You're watching it. I'm not.
I've already seen most of it.
Man.
I'm pretty sure it's only a 1-minute video. Yeah, it's only a 1-minute video. You can handle it.
This could be like the longest minute of my life. Come on. Oh. Stop sending me links. Stop sending me links, man.
We gotta save it for later.
Oh, no. You bookmarked this crap. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I am not clicking on any of those.
No, we're gonna watch it though.
No. No.
This is what one of the scenes looks like.
God. What the hell that was?
Look at the Discord. Oh shit, man. Oh, don't want to have the volume on for that.
My God. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you don't do. You don't send links of porn, of poop porn to other people. It's really disturbing.
All right, so you've heard it here first, guys. We will be doing a reaction video to Two Girls One Cup. I know it came out in 2007, so we're a little bit far behind, but it'll still be hilarious to see this Gramps face when he starts throwing up everywhere. Because I can see myself throwing up.
I'm not doing it.
Yes, you are.
I'm getting nauseous just thinking about it. I'm not doing it.
I mean, half the video is not even about poop. Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
No. No.
Yes.
No. No.
Yep.
We're not doing it. No. I will not.
Yes,
I
we
will
are.
not look at those videos.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. If anything, Justin can join us too. Does just having Justin and or John there make you happier?
I'm not doing it.
Yes, we are. uh,
You want to do it with those guys? Fine. I'm not.
yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
I've refused. No, I refuse.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
What?
I will lock myself in my room just to prevent it from happening.
Great, I'll just text it to your phone.
I can block you.
Gramps, why are you getting so angry? It's just,
Yeah, it's poop porn. Yeah.
it's more than that. It's literally more than that. So much
Exactly
more.
why. Can't. It's not happening.
I mean, did you see this last one that I posted?
The picture?
Yeah, not the picture, the one below that.
I'm not. I zoomed in just a little bit, and that was more than enough for me.
The actual, like, Loki, it says Loki, that one.
Yes.
There's four of them where that came from. It looks like there's corn in there, too.
It's been well, looks like we're about nearing the end of our time here. This is a pretty good stop first.
Yeah, but okay. So you like I said it before, like you heard it here first. We're gonna do a reaction video to this Two Girls One Cup.
Jay
And,
is gonna be doing it all by himself. Grandpa will not be partaking.
No, yes, you will. You'll be doing a reaction video with me, and we'll be doing the reaction video of Two Girls One Cup, and it's gonna be funny, because as you just heard, like me laughing, and I almost threw up, but I was mostly because I was laughing, but also because I was watching parts of the video. I can basically guarantee that Grandpa will throw up.
Not happening.
Yes, it will.
Nope.
Yep, I'll get John over here and he'll hold you down.
Nope.
Yep. I mean, if you want to recreate it, that's fine, but I'd rather just have you watch it.
Not gonna happen.
Why not?
I think this is about gonna be the end of this. So.
All right, episode 5, 6, whatever it is. Pieces. We'll be back some other days. Deuce.